You are now tuned in to KOTR, the Worldwide Konpa Dance Movement.
Allô, bonjour, bonsoir. N'a dit bienvenue à tout le monde qui suit KOTR. Si c'est pour la première fois, n'a demandé s'il vous plaît, bouton like ou soit subscribe là, le plaisir pour nous, comme ça on va être en courant à tout ça n'a fait yo.
KOTR.
If this is your first time tuning in to KOTR, we want you to please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button or whatever it is, and stay in tune with what we're doing, all right? For those who are tuning in, who are just watching, of course, my name is Sony, and go ahead, you are.
Hello, what's up? My name is Jessica, but also known as Jess. And yeah, here we are.
Really? Really, Jess? All right, so listen, right, so before we get going with this, of course, you know, we kind of canceled the Follow My Gouyad for the night, but we got a little different surprise for everybody. But since we are on the topic of Gouyad, I wanted to touch base on this a little bit. So what's your take and feel on the new Gouyad movement? Like how, with the impact that it has on us now, are you liking it, not liking it, or is it crazy? Do you know?
Chile. Okay, well, let's say Gouyad today, in today's movement, I will say from the time I started dancing to the time, you know, till 2020, Gouyad today, Chile. I don't know if because I'm getting old or what.
Jess, please, don't even try that.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't keep up with today's Gouyad. Like today's Gouyad is on a whole nother level, and not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's like, have you seen the girls that are just posting random videos and it looks like they have no spine? Like,
bruh,
their spine. What happened to their waist? I don't.
I'm like, what a waistline go to? What's up with that?
I'm too glamour for that now. You know, I'm a little retired. So, you know, my Gouyad went from, you know, maybe PG-13 to now, you know, PG. So definitely I would say Gouyad today has taken on a whole new form. It's taken on like different, you know, variations from like whining to grinding to almost look like you're in the, you know, bedroom, if I'm gonna be, you know, blunt. So
I see that.
Like, okay, girl, you gonna hop right on him? Like, go ahead, like, shoot. And I guess
that's literally what it looks like.
Right, I think that's where the whole term of soul snatcher came from, because out of nowhere, you know, in
snatching souls,
the Gouyad are serious. It's just serious now, so it's definitely different from a few years ago. I just feel like now there's almost no boundaries. Like if a girl wants you, or if a girl is feeling the vibe and how you're dancing, she's gonna try everything she can to snatch your soul in that Gouyad, and you better, you know, good luck.
No, but literally, I mean, and here's the thing though, at parties, I mean, last few parties that I've been to, and mind you, I've tried to stay away from, how do I say this? Certain parties, huh?
The baby making Gouyad?
The baby making Gouyad parties, the one where the acrobats will be at. So, listen, we just throwing it out there. We're just getting in there. So, this is one girl. Oh my God, Jess, literally, like, we're dancing at high level, right? She drops to the ground, come back up, drop to the ground again. I'm like, wait, my back can't do that.
Like,
yo, neck Gouyad, like, what's good? Yo, people jumping in. So like my back can't do it no more. But I thought Gouyad was supposed to be this thing where like you're supposed to enjoy it. Like it's supposed to be smooth, sexy. It's supposed to be like, you know, I'm supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But is that the case though? Is that the case?
I feel like for me, if I am in the Gouyad, like it's almost kind of like my moment to, like you said, slow it down, make it smooth. But it's also my moment to kind of catch my breath, you know, to like chill
just a little bit, yeah,
out, and you know, a little pause there, and also kind of like have that connection depending on who I'm dancing with, especially if it's my significant other. You know, it's like it could be very intimate. So nowadays, I just feel like people kind of go straight for the kill and go straight for, you know, the gouyad and the waist winding and then the spines that be going boom, boom, boom. So it's just totally different.
And she's right. It's supposed to be sensual, not so sexual. And sensual. Now, is there a fine line between sexual and sensual? Like, is there a fine line? Do you think there is one?
Absolutely, like definitely.
Karma was good.
Hey, Karma, it's definitely a line because back when I was in university and I used to be the captain of KKDT, I used to teach my dancers all the time, like there's a difference between being sensual and being sexual. Sensual is like you mentioned, it's that smooth, just, you know, feeling the vibe, going with the tempo, and it's just a nice, easy going, you know, gouyad. Like not necessarily, you know, groin to groin, like private part to private part. Now, the gouyad has turned almost away from sensual to sexual, where it's kind of like, you know, we're trying to have a baby on the dance floor. So, yeah.
And for those who are just not jumping in, we kind of canceled our Follow My Gouyad for today, but we're actually going to get some gouyad going. And if you are on this page and you can show us what gouyad is supposed to look like, this is a time for us to find out what this gouyad business look like. So I know Net Gouyad La, this dude got a waistline like crazy.
Y'all fellas that be out there moving like snakes.
These fellas.
Shout out to you, okay? Come on. We want to see you come forth.
Actually, before I move on, answer that for what he just said. I mean, you already touched on that. That there is a fine line between sexual and sensual. But can you really put a fine line on sexual and sensual when you're at a gouyad party? Like, can you really put one?
I feel like you can. And again, it all depends on the individual and who you're dancing with. Because I know I will say, like, I could be a little more sensual or comfortable with guys that I personally know. Because if I dance with them a certain way, I know after the dance is over, you know, he's not going to try to get my number, or it's not going to turn anything into more than just the dance. So I feel like it's a case-by-case situation. And as a woman and a guy, you just know your boundaries and know your limits. So it's just,
do we really?
There is a line. You as the dancer and your partner draw that line. And if y'all cross it, then that's on you. Like, nobody's faulting you. But there is a difference.
Okay, now let me ask you this, because I noticed you mentioned, you named a few guys just a while ago who are on the chat now who do have waistlines to move, right? So do ladies like that? Do ladies like it when during gouyad, he moves while she's moving, or should he just stand still and let her do her thing?
Now it's all situational, but for moi, I need my partner to move with me. Now there is a difference. I don't need you to compete with me. So like I think Yankee mentioned earlier, I don't need a guy that's doing the most with me, because I already have, you know, big hips and I'm already going to be dramatic with my gouyad. I don't need you to be as dramatic as me. However, you need to move your hips, bruh. Like, I need to see you whine. I need to see you also get in a groove with me. Like, I can't stand when a guy just stands there and doesn't whine, like, in tune with me. Like, come on, fellas, don't be shy. Like, you can learn how to wind your hips too. It's okay.
Okay. So we're gonna push a little bit more on that. But for those who just jumping in, again, we canceled our Follow My Gouyad for the night, but we're actually gonna get some gouyad going on. So if you on this page, women, men, guys, whomever, we're gonna start having you guys show us your gouyad, because we really try to figure out this whole gouyad business and what it's supposed to look like, because everyone got their own opinion about what it's supposed to be, what it can be. But I agree. Some of the guys were saying you get what you're saying. Just Andy's saying that guys can't be statues.
Nah, man, y'all gotta whine too. Y'all gotta move them hips.
Now let me speak for my my heavy set guy. So so do ladies usually have a preference? Because I mean I used to be, before I became a heavy set guy, I used to be more of you know, Slim Jim, and when I whine, like literally everything's moving. So are ladies okay with the big set guys who are and I'm speaking for my fellas on here who are a little plus size, are we a turn off, or are we same game?
No, same game. At least for me, I don't judge nobody's size. And if anything, if you're bigger and you can still move your body, you get extra points. Because
whoa, let's go, let's go,
that takes confidence,
let's go,
and that takes skill to actually be able to still move your body. Come on, I give you kudos. Okay, kudos.
All right, so now before I move on to the dancing, because Jess, you're gonna have to show us some moves. You know what I'm saying? You're over here talking about the Gouyad, and we've seen your videos, so we're gonna get to talking about that. But before we get in there, what's your pet peeve when it comes to Gouyad dancing? Like, have you ever run into a person that's like
a guy?
There's something you just don't like when you get into Gouyad?
I don't like when a guy goes straight for the Gouyad. Like, if you listen to Konpa music, there's always a part in the song where the Gouyad just fits better. Like, don't just, you know, grab me and start, you know, Gouyading to any part of the song and it just don't match the tempo and it don't make sense. That's a turn off for me. And that will, you know, make me go do a little tap and be like, all right, thank you, I gotta go. Ooh, let me go find my friend right quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But,
so basically, if one of us guys were dancing with you, right, and we come and get you at a part of the song where Gouyad is playing, so we come to you and it's straight Gouyad. So if we get a tap on the shoulder, that means you out.
You know, yeah, pretty much. But again, it's all about the approach. So
okay.
If you approach me correctly, then, you know, I might let it slide and be like, okay, let's go for it. Now, I like a guy that's confident and that knows what he's doing, but doesn't just like dive right in. Like with anything, you always kind of have to ease into it and then boom, like lay it on, you know?
True. All right. In a little bit, I'm gonna need to get Yankee on here too, cause she going in. So she talking about how So listen, if a dude come up to you, he grabs you to start dancing with you, right? And this is on a nice Gouyad song. Again, Gouyad. And let's say he have 3 left feet and he ain't what you expected. Would you still let him finish the dance, or you just try to like get up out of there?
You know,
do we have a chance for us who got 3 left feet?
That's a tough question. All honesty, I would say the old Jessica would say absolutely not. However, because of the line of business that, you know, we're in and I'm in, and like I'm an instructor, I've just learned to just go with the flow. And I've also been in that position where I wasn't a great dancer myself. So I know it's really ego blowing to kind of just, you know, cut somebody off and be like, nah, absolutely
and you
not.
say leave.
However, there is a but. Although I will give people a chance and an opportunity to show themselves, and, you know, like even if they're not the best, I'll give you a shot. However, I will not put myself at risk to either fall down, trip, or hurt myself. So if you are that, you know, awkward person and you need a little bit more than a 2-step help, then I will give you the nice pat on the back and say thank you so much, but, you know, I have to sit this one out.
Okay. Now, again, yo, Yankee gonna have to get up on here seriously, because I know with some guys we have an issue with So let's say again, us guys who can't dance, right? And we're trying to dance with you. Have you had a situation where you ever coached a guy like, no, you got to move like this, or hold on, like, have you ever coached a guy through the process while on the dance floor dancing?
I would say no, because I feel like that too is still ego blowing. Like if I have to sit there and tell them, no, you should go left when I'm going right, or you're going right when I go left. You know, I don't do that unless they ask explicitly, like, yo, you know, I'm not the best. You know, go ahead, you can tell me what to do, then maybe. But in certain situations, most of the time, I just kind of let it go with the flow. And like what Yankee said, I agree with the whole guys who are not strong dancers but still want to have fun. If you have the, you know, the guts to come up to me knowing you're not a strong dancer and you still want to give it a shot, kudos to you, because practice makes perfect. And you never know, you could be the next, you know, next Gouyad or man of talents, or the next Sony. So you never know. Like, don't just count yourself out because, oh, I know she's a bomb dancer and she's never going to go for me.
Wow, so you put me in the categories of the next Gouyad guys. These guys got new
I mean,
Gouyad.
you hear
in their name.
You hear, you know, like we cannot forget where we came from, you know. We learned from the best. We learned from you.
All right, okay, but listen, but now your boy retired, so you know, we let never other people take on the take on the torch right now. So all right, so listen, Jess, I'm gonna want to see what you got. Like, what's Konpa going on for you? So if you cool with it, I'm gonna play some song. I'm gonna play some music.
Sure.
I'm gonna play some music for you, and then we're gonna see some of your Gouyad, and then after that, I'm gonna have to let some people jump on real quick.
KOTR. KOTR. Now go take you walk. KOTR. Now go take you walk.